Fun time with Max, but business as usual, it seems. Well.
Don't like us.
You need to clean your shoes.
They don't like me.
I need to clean me.
Yeah, out of spite.
Yeah.
What about you? How you doing?
Tired. I'm doing pretty okay.
That's just the...
Yeah, I mean,
I'm tired, but I'm doing okay. Week's been pretty alright. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
I can't
Doing alright, so you can easily ask for half the time.
Hello, Gray. Okay.
So I don't think there's anything happening.
I've just been
Yeah.
Myself, I know you.
Quiet days are nice days. If nothing else.
Yeah. I can change it if you want.
I doubt
can
folk
say-
could appreciate
change
it.
in one sentence.
You don't even need to. See, I don't even think that word's like cursed.
Exactly, that's the point. It's a chill day. See? Ooh. Such a scary phrase. I don't normalize it.
Yeah.
It would break the curse if there ever was one.
You're from your sister, by the way. I saw Percy the other week. He came in and just asked for Armsy and walked out. I haven't seen him in a while. I was kind of confused.
I haven't seen a
Yeah,
couple
I don't
folks in a
know what
while.
happened. He's back and
What about your sister? I thought you'd know. Everything's okay. Or they're not your sister.
no, I don't. I barely see.
You don't hear from your sister either.
Yeah. I hear from my sisters quite a
I haven't
bit,
seen your sister in a while either.
whether I want to or not.
Florida's been sleeping in, but
Gets a bit cold.
so
Might as well see if it's calm in
better,
all of
okay.
the parts of the streets.
Yeah.
I'll probably see about coming to have a
Middle of
drink.
Summer.
I think Skipper's such a goat.
Lord knows I'll like you loads of drink.
How's that haircut? No, I've never been.
What?
I've never been by.
I don't really have anything to give or take from the shop, so... yeah. If I were working on the idea of trying to outfit the auxiliary mounts with something, I'd need something that'd actually work. And that's another job in of itself. Huh. Never seen the streets quite so empty. Wow. Oh, good. For a second I thought everything else outside the main street was just dead. And me engineer's instincts gravitate. Jesus! Where'd you get here, chap?
I was
You just hide him in me bloody storage tank the whole time.
just behind you. I didn't realize that. I didn't realize I was steering it.
I didn't think anyone was following me. I was just turning back to make sure, streets were truly as empty as I was looking at it. Cripes. Well, I can at least assure I'm not going to end up as one of these memorials, I can say that for sure.
Yeah.
Not here, at any rate.
If anything, you'd probably end up with like a memorial at Pipefinder.
What, do you think Fight Finder do graveyards? I mean, maybe if there were petitions for it, but
Yeah.
I think if there were a graveyard for it, I think we'd have to wait in line before until Gormanter puts in like all 900 gravestones of all the nonsense he's done in it, right? I wouldn't know. You might just condense a good chunk of planets into a one gravestone. I wouldn't know.
Won't surprise me of how he
He'll be right. He'll be right. People will be right. I'm not gonna cry.
I forgot what I was gonna say.
I'm seeing a green-looking lad there, and green-looking Ollie putting a drink on his memorial stone. I don't really need to put two and two together on that front. Shame I don't know these people. Otherwise, I probably would have felt a bit more appreciation for it. As it stands, it's just a nice gesture.
Yeah.
No.
Oh yeah, I just remembered what I was here today. Do you know if anyone who works at the garage is here right now? Because,
Probably not right now, but odds are good they'll be coming in soon enough.
yeah. I mainly asked because,
What, you nicked yourself
I
again?
lift up my sleeve. I lift up my sleeve and you see a giant chunk of wiring missing.
Good God, alright, what the hell happened this time?
Wild animals. Just gonna say that.
Alright, fair enough. What, you try and travel through the same route I use?
I didn't think they would kinda gang up on me like that. Easily.
Well, animals don't tend to go for me because they're like, well, he looks more metal than man. There's probably not too much meat on those bones, is what I'd wager is going through the wild animals' heads.
Yeah, but why did they attack me? I mean, I mainly just made it a wire. Like,
Probably assumed it was an outfit. I mean, I don't know how wild animals act. I can only assume it was because they thought you were either in an outfit or that they probably didn't notice, and what they did notice is that you were small and possibly weak.
Well, I kinda
Critters
can't
around here will do
transform out of this
anything.
form. I kinda can't transform out of this form as long as my arm like this because
Well, let's see if anyone's in.
weird.
And if not, maybe I can try and, well, maybe I could see about trying to repair you a little bit. After all, Garage is already eager to have me on board, it seems. I did natter with me kin about it, and they did bring up a good point. I'd only do any sudden work while I'm at Zafira at any road. So I don't think. So they basically loaded that. Yeah, they don't really give a shite if I pick up a job here. Because at the end of the day, it's still ultimately workshopping, isn't it? No one here, it appears. Oh. Can I help you, lass? Ah, dear.
I'm Bun Bun.
What?
I'm Bun Bun.
Bun. Well, don't only have the look of an average laggy, but if that's your name, it's your name. Add a cupcake?
Bun Bun. Bun Bun.
No one appears to be in right now, but I'm sure they won't be
A lot
long.
of the stores seem to be empty aside from the pawn shop and bar.
Might have gotten here rather early.
No, they normally like we've got one or two.
Aye.
people inside. No, they're not. Like, there might
Aye,
be-
I'm sure someone will probably be out. I mean, door's locked, so I can only assume Tarant is napping.
actually need to head to the pawn shop myself, but I can head there. After
That could
I
wait
pick up
until the
the-
gash in your arm is fixed.
Yeah.
At this
Like,
point,
really-
else, at this point, you're already rivaling me of coming to the garage with a problem. After all,
help,
like, I've only had the right arm serviced by the garage twice now. Well, at the very least, how about you rest yourself a little bit? I'll see about flagging down any staff that probably pays attention. And hey,
Is it weird that I feel shorter today?
you do. I'm noticing that I'm looking down at you now.
That's kind of odd.
What, you remove a little bit of lame from your thighs?
No.
I don't know
I
then.
think that by taking out the wiring, it kind of screwed up my height, changing parameters. 'Cause, you know, I can change my height. So.
Yeah, you were saying about the nature of transforming. So I imagine some part of those wires accidentally clipped your, I don't know, height measures, I guess. It made you a little bit shorter as a result. Well, once you get it, well, I imagine once you get it fixed, if anyone bothers to come by, you'll have a... I probably shouldn't be near this desk, seeing as I don't actually work here, but... better than probably the only way I could really lean against a wall of sorts, you feel me? Plus, it's not like I'm going to break the stool at any rate.
You want the chair? Because I can pop off.
Ah, you're right. You're the injured one here. I'm right as rain. Minus a gallon of blood, but that's natural. You know how much distance it takes between my little workshop and this place? There's a reason I waited for the thing. You work here, don't you?
Are we open?
Apologies, he was
We
insistent.
aren't open yet, by the way.
Apologies. Want us to step outside?
Preferably.
Alright, come on then.
Want anything?
Yeah, apologies.
Trevor here has got a good few wires missing in his arms, but I'll let you get set up at first. Not urgent. At least he's polite about it. Let me read the news. Let me take what nonsense is in the news today. Copycats? Ah, cripes. Yeah. Hey, your legs work fine enough at least.
This is really soft dirt.
After all, that looks like an actual plant. Hollow tree notwithstanding.
Kinda sank into it. Could you help pull me out?
Alright. There. Let me read the news then. I managed to pluck it from that. Oh, bloody hell. Not enough, eh? A copycat killer's going around.
You?
A copycat killer. First there's that weird shite of a killer targeting clinics and doctors, and now this. The problem is, I definitely remember that the actual original killer only went after corpo-owned clinics and doctors. So I'm more worried for the Ripon ship because of this copycat. Oh, it's so good, they're gonna have to set up the checkpoint again. Here.
Did I just... thanks.
Yeah, but you can take a read for yourself.
Did I just get smaller?
I don't know. I had to look down at you when you were sitting on the chair. You might have, actually. I'm not a good measure, but my eye point is exactly 1 meter tall. Yeah, you're quite a bit. I'd wager about 30 or so centimeters shorter now.
Feels more like 69 meters. Like just
Yeah,
don't know why. It feels like
close
that.
enough, close enough. Let's at least wait then, before the dirt somehow makes you even shorter. I don't know how that frankly works with a synth body, but
I don't think it was the third. It just made
I imagine it wasn't. I'd wager you should keep that sleeve covered up until we properly get in.
I
Hmm.
Hey, I haven't really, considering I haven't really been to this street very often. What is that building over there?
What, that building?
Yeah,
I'm assuming
seen
it's
anyone go there.
corpo-owned, considering the sign. Presumably a little zone for
Fair enough.
corpos to mingle a little bit before descending upon these lowly streets. I wouldn't know. Could just be a security checkpoint into a different district for all I know.
Definitely seems very secure.
Aye. I did spot, automated turrets. So presumably, if you're not carrying a proper corpo badge or aren't approved, well, we can both assume what'll happen.
Hey, Armsy.
Howdy, Winter.
Who was that?
That's Winterhide.
I never met that guy.
Aye. I know looking through the logs, I know Jonah's nattered with him in the Five Finder chat a couple of times. Winterhide
You know, it's
knows
kinda
me,
funny.
so...
I've actually, like, ever since I've met you, I've actually started to get more sociable. About quiet.
Aye.
I don't know, it's like you're rubbing off on me.
I wouldn't be surprised if my accent's rubbing off on quite a few people. I am rather personable. Just make sure it don't turn into impersonatable,
I'd hope I wouldn't. Turn to actually talk to you. You know, I have like an apartment building here in Sevilla that I never actually use. If you
What,
ever
you still
like
pay
decide
for
to
it?
use this, I mean, I actually just outright. I mean, yeah, I pay for it. I pay for like the section of building, thirdly, like the rooms and stuff.
Your own little piece of the apartment block. Well,
Yeah.
once I actually
I
do
don't-
bother to apply to this, which is when I've properly finalised the blueprints for folding this shite, I'll see about, I may take you up on the offer. Otherwise, I may see about just getting the apartment myself, if, for the sake of use on this, in case Zephyra's residential laws don't approve of squatties, I suppose.
I mean, all things considered, you basically, I technically just write in that your roommate's on information
Perhaps.
later.
I imagine that may increase
You
the
know, stuff.
rent. I wouldn't be surprised.
I got enough credits to pay for that. Like a friend of such a size.
Probably true.
all things considered, I've got lots of money.
Well, I think I spotted that I think I spotted Red Jacket around. How about you go and see if it's open? Before you shrink any further.
The garage open?
What do you say, boys? Is the garage open?
Well, technically in half an hour, but if you want to take care of this,
I
sure,
don't see what's. I mean, depends on the nature of the issue. If it's like a big thing, then maybe in half hour's time. If it's something quick and easy.
Yeah. I lift up my arm and just see a chunk of wiring thing, like a bite was sticking out of it, out of my arm.
Yeah, Bucky. Yeah, that sounds like a. Oh, is that? Oh, wait, no, that's it. I now have an excuse to scream at Bucky to be here every day. Okay. Like seriously, he's supposed to be here, but he's not. And it's like, I can do something about that, but no, I like.
So can I, but
having
like,
the-
I don't think we're good at replacing entire arms.
Oh, is it
Hey.
the
Oh, it's
entire
not-
arm or is it just wiring?
It's. I lift my arm up and it's just like a chunk of the arm, not the entire arm. Still attached. A lot of the wires.
And some of the plating got ripped up, man.
Aye.
Indeed.
Yeah, wild
yeah.
animals, if you were curious.
And as far as I can gather, it seems to have messed up his, I guess, height a bit. Because last time I saw him, he was the same height as me.
Yeah.
So I don't know what kind of chunk of wiring accidentally got ripped out by the wild critters on your way here, but...
Calling
Yeah.
scrappers critters is funny. They're like rats, cockroaches.
Yeah, scrapper, critter, what... quadruped or bipedal?
It was a quadruped with really sharp teeth.
Indeed.
There we go.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if scrappers
Maybe all
had
the
that kind of tendency, even if they're
yeah,
normal.
just in garage
I
corners.
mean, there is a subsect of them that worship Athena.
Yeah.
Oh god, yep. Please. Like, I don't.
You know,
I'm
the storm
still- I'm
chasers or
still
whatever the
sold.
fuck they were called.
I'm not still sold about that. That's just.
Yeah, well.
I mean, my grievances with her clear. I don't really give a shit about what she does anymore, as long as it doesn't involve me.
I can't even blame you on that front.
No, just Christ. The whole thing. Okay, look, I know that she's supposed to be a bit more chill now, but still, it's kind of a.
Well,
She's supposed to be more chill. Supposed to. Yeah, it's
yeah.
I'm still not 100% sold. At least Calypso's alright.
She doesn't level entire city
And
blocks
maybe if it
anymore.
was I still have social anxiety.
Which is, yeah.
As long as you don't shrink into a little ball, into a little tiny ball, I wager you'll be right.
Yeah. Tell you what,
Should you just?
we'll give it.
Is that something you can just forgive?
What? No.
No, I'm not for. Look, I haven't forgiven her for what she did. But
I
I'm
am
moving
only-
past that. There's no reason
I'm
for me
only doing
to
that.
just sit and seethe in my hatred for her.
Yeah.
She's doing
Exactly.
She's making amends for it at least. That's something.
And yeah,
Fair enough.
only because, for me, it's only because Hamsky seems to trust her, which is just.
Ah, Christ.
She learned from her mistakes.
What?
She made some pretty huge ones.
At this point, I could pick you up with one hand.
Matters.
Well, okay, I could do that normally, but you get me meaning.
As long as she
I could
doesn't
hide you in one of me hands.
Yeah. Which is the best we can make for.
Jesus Christ.
You're so small. What does I am?
Alright, come on.
Oh god.
Right, so a little escalation. He seems to have grown small. He seems to have shrunk further.
I don't know when the thing took out.
if he can
but-
if he can change his size and stuff, chances are we can't fix him because we don't that sounds like it's made
We're-
very specific.
We're industrial tech.
Aye.
We can do industrial tech stuff. If this is anything more advanced, that's kind of out of our league.
Yeah. You can't. You can't really bring a rocket ship to us and expect us to.
Fair point.
Like
Okay,
that's
well-
way
The
above our
garage.
Yeah. I mean, okay. That said, I do specialize
sure,
in
Thing is,
tech.
I fully actually
the
came here. I did
reconstruction of a
not
spaceship. But
just with
that was
wires.
very
I guess
rudimentary,
I
and also
Aye,
I did.
if it's just wires, they could probably fix it. If one of those wires are somehow attached to, I guess, height control or whatever nonsense you've got there, then
It's a
car engineer.
electrical component that's connected to it. And look, so I think
Christ.
it might have
Retirement home.
a bunch of the wires.
Well, if your luck's good, they may have replacement available for you. Otherwise, I wager we'd have to try the pawn shop for you.
Oh, yeah.
And I'd probably have to speak to them for you, or lift you up.
We know what goes on in that head of yours.
I don't like being this small.
I am not used to looking down at anything, especially not something bipedal.
Yeah, alright, yeah.
Whatever. It's...
Look at Grandma.
Oh, Christ.
Okay, what's... Okay, what?
What?
Yeah, what's up?
Terrence?
Fucker.
What do you think?
Yo,
Yes, he is.
Hey, it's a
this
fucking
is
garage,
the
mate.
order from reading my minds and seeing through my eyeballs. Oh, may they guide
Are you from the West?
to get back to the Sun Princess? No, I'm from prison.
Are you sure? Like 100% sure you're not from the Waste?
Currently, I live in the desert with Job and Atticus.
Oh, yeah, the bona
There
fide
you go, you're
punks,
from the
right.
Wasteland. There you go.
Okay, is that
Oh my
you?
God,
Is
oh,
that
you're
a
such
you
a
thing?
genius.
Even got the logo on his
As if
pants.
you would call Utah the wastelands. I know just
Okay, fair enough.
Got the team logo on
You
his
should
pants.
stop him. That's the kind of guy
No.
that would rip his own eyeballs out.
He's BFP, I know that.
I'm good. This is
that
gonna be
one
fun.
can't hurt.
He's from a different wasteland to the one I'm from, but a wasteland nonetheless.
Yeah, go for it, mate.
Maybe you and I could check out the concepts, see if they got any like.
Yeah, alright.
ones.
Yeah, alright, come on. Want me to lift you?
He's got one of those, one of those things where it is.
I think I'm good.
Aye, after all. But if you shrink again and trip, I'm picking you up. I don't even know what kind of wiring would end up causing this kind. Then again, I've never heard of a synth that shrinks, so...
It's a natural ability of mine, but I tried to implement it into this body because, well, I just kind of want to
And now that a component's chunked out, it's kind of out of control. What, you think the critters that got a hold, or scrappers or whatever the fuck they are, got a hold of it and now just playing with it?
The device is still connected. Just the wires connected to it are gone.
Ah. So getting knocked around will
But I
probably
wouldn't mind
affect it a
the
little
blade.
bit.
Does not concern me.
Nah.
Come
It's,
on.
it was a pretty casual conversation. Friendly
After you, little lad. Unless you need me to push the bloody door open. Alright.
Hi, Armsy.
Being this small
There you
sucks.
go.
You dropping guests into my shop?
Little lad. Currently little lad with a problem.
What's up, my small friend? How can I be of assistance?
I was gonna ask if you guys had any wires that I could use
Wires?
to replace. Yeah, replace my.
Like regular ass pair of pliers?
Well, that and the new motherboard.
What? Bungee cord? What?
Motherboard.
Motherboard. Oh.
Got attacked by scrappers or whatever wild critters infest the tunnels,
It looks like
presumably.
some kind of like
You need
some kind of weird furnace wolf.
I can lend you a fucking repair kit to put yourself back together for a sec, you know, right? Like we're not gonna stop you from fixing yourself up. We're not gonna
Aye.
synthetic dye in our shop, you know?
I mean, I could pay. He got a lot of credits.
Yeah. What motherboard do you use?
Sorry, my ears appear to be.
What, your hearing range has shrunk with your height?
What did he say?
I said, what kind of motherboard do you use?
I
Is
actually
it copper?
don't know.
Does it have copper wires or does it have a funny wire?
It was a special kind of wire that I could
Or
tell.
is it gold?
Looked like it was.
Normally it's gold.
It looked like it was. It looked like it was gold. Yeah.
Yeah, it's normally gold. Alright.
Yeah. Basically, those things when they bit into the wires, they actually ripped out wood.
They ripped
like
out the
device.
How the fuck is your OS still working?
Synthetic is built to be redundant.
Machines are safe for now.
Fair point.
Stop dismantling vending
Aye.
Friend, does
I
this look
don't
good?
know what you meant, but
Look at that.
when I said motherboard, I
Have a
meant the
gander at this.
device, not my.
Smart.
This work
No,
for your
Are you
needs?
fucking up my vending machines? I'll get you.
Not big so. We were raiding a compound filled with velociraptors and shit because the lab unit is just
Alright,
weird like that.
That fits perfectly.
That's the thing that bit on my foot
Why?
was velociraptor. But
Well, go
I
ahead
decided
then.
to start dismantling vending machines.
Well, I
Just
don't have
to make it sound sick.
any mother wires
That's
for
not
this
what the plan
kind of
was,
stuff.
and you know it.
No. Right.
Materials just in case
What, you want me to...
Are you good?
Yeah, but
with that one?
what you needed it for.
Should be, although he can't exactly seem to install it himself.
Go to garage.
Ah,
Garage will let you use tools and shit.
fair. Back and forth we go, eh?
Yeah, just 50 credits for that. It's cheap as shit.
Yo,
This is why you take apart vending machines or abandoned places.
yeah.
This place is not abandoned.
Thank you, friend.
Alright, come on.
Now, Armsy, as much as I hate to tell you to get out my shop, you take up the entire row.
I can't blame it. Fair enough. Come on, Trev. Let's get you
Aye,
to
aye,
the
move
right
on, man.
height.
Cheers.
Let's get you fixed up if nothing else. Jesus. Little lad, you move fast.
What?
Jay. Come on. Come on, let's go. I'm not having you become fucking microscopic on my watch. We're not squeezing that hard, Trev. Come on.
I'm not used to being this small.
Hey.
How I normally look. I don't like something small like this. It's weird.
I suppose not.
Hopefully they'll be able to get repairs soon.
Hopefully. Well, we managed to at least get a repair kit from Pawns. But the little guy can't even stand it himself.
Once again, if he's like out of stuff that grows and shrinks and is made of data or nanites, we can't help him.
He's got a repair kit, so the wires will fit. He just, well, doesn't he really have the arm to do it?
Yeah.
He's literally growing and shrinking. Any simp that we work on doesn't do that. So, we're not going to accept jobs we can't do.
Maybe we could ask around, see if someone could potentially help.
Fair enough. Might as well keep trying.
Thank you for your help anyway.
You're gonna become smaller than a rat at this rate.
I hope
I don't know.
become smaller than an atom.
There's not anyone in here.
Nah, Winter hides in there. Just a little out of the way of the main doorway.
I see.
Long shot, but let's try rippers then, Trev. At this point, I have to be aware of your movements, because at this point, you're almost brake checking me.
I don't think they're gonna be able to.
They work with cybernetics. Cybernetics include nanites. I'd wager it'd probably work. Right. Terrence.
Why are you so small?
Weird wire complications.
Could I drop kick it?
No.
Please no.
I'm paying money to help the little
Is
bastard.
Okay.
Hey,
He's paying
little guy's
you?
supposed to
Okay,
be my height. I can't even wrap me head on it.
Have you tried sending it to Wumbo?
Thanks for bringing a smile during
yo.
this nonsense.
Yo, you have to start to M for mini, but you need to change it to W for Wumbo. You know, I'm Wumbo, he's Wumbo, you're Mindy,
Yeah.
Wumbo.
I was like, yes, you got yourself a repair kit, redundant motherboard or whatever. Bunch of wires to work with.
Come on, it's first grade. Come on, you should know this.
He, she, me, Wumbo.
I can't. The thing is, I kind of need help installing this stuff because.
Well, let's try rippers then.
I don't
They're usually
like
good at
that
installing
stuff.
shite. At this point, I'm turning into your chaperone, for God's sake, which is probably going to be a little embarrassing. Nope.
Extremely.
Here, let me open the door for you.
Yeah?
Makes too much sense, doesn't it?
No. Yeah?
Why are bots like this?
Yes.
Yeah.
I hate Bart.
I said yes with a period. That means that I win.
No.
Zilla, are you a bard?
Just want to say hello. I can be a dancer or something.
Now that I can hear you and see you, hello.
Yeah, they throw it back. You should see them throw it back.
Yeah, cast spells at the clap of my ass.
What?
And this is why I hate.
Right.
It's only barely paying attention.
I mean, I guess that works. It's like a one-man band. But you don't have any instruments, you just use your body.
Yeah, punch me in the throat and I'll fucking sit on you.
Just waiting.
What the?
Bollocks are you doing?
He loosely threatened to fucking punch me in the throat.
And well,
I'll sit on him.
probably best for ask them about the nature of installing, because ain't no way these hands are going to be able to work for your needs.
And then I just sit down and I fucking kill him.
I
get on break, tell me.
Can't really see over the desk.
Well, if you need me to lift you up, I will. This is medical, I believe.
I've got that thing.
Or at least medicinals.
You know what I like, and you know that I get it.
Alright.
Maybe you should.
That she just moves away. Let me double check. Alright.
I've got it.
Delicious coffee.
Alright.
I don't know too well, but it's just.
Let me put you down again.
Get it out of the way for you.
Pretty sure you can get onto the.
You want it in the right arm?
Pretty sure you can't get onto the desk normally, so.
Can't do the same.
Easier in the right.
So I could probably just lift you up.
Whichever arm's your dominant arm.
Maybe we should wait.
I swear, if during our wait I'd look away and you somehow shrink further, I'm gonna be annoyed.
See?
Would you like to come back as well?
Honestly, I don't know if I can get any smaller than this, but I hope I don't.
Come on into the back, you two then.
Hope is better than, you know. Hope ain't exactly gonna count for much.
Yeah, I could have waited for that before.
Someone's going on vacation as
Here, let me lift you up.
I'm not gonna punch you.
And then
For a while.
Screen.
Pardon me, lasses.
Yeah, we're going to the beach next week. Hello.
I've got a.
What can we help you?
There's a small shrinking problem going on with this little lad.
Oh.
Apparently, currently we've gotten a repair kit from pawn shop, and all that's really need doing is properly, I guess, installing it to properly regulate him. He'd probably tell
Yeah,
us
I
better
can't
words
really
than I.
It's technology then.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, the two people who can do size magic don't know technology, so that'd be me and Hazy here.
It's not
I
really
mean, if
size,
it's just
really
installation and there's a manual, we
installation.
probably could.
Yeah, it's just like an installation into like into my arm.
Poor lad got attacked by scrappers or whatever critters lying in tunnels or whatever. Tore out a chunk of his arm and I guess a redundant motherboard.
Should we try and take this, or should we leave this to it like a grip and ripper?
It depends. So, what do they want?
They want that thing installed, and that's it.
An installation? Yeah, we'll need a proper ripper
Is
for
the
that one
office
then.
free?
Do you have the part available?
Seems like it.
Yeah, I have the parts in my jacket right here.
Right.
Just don't have
So the
we
only
just lost
rippers we have on today is Riel and, well, Mo as the assistant.
Yeah.
We don't
Fabulous
exactly have
time, man.
Okay, what the fuck
Yeah.
are
Riel dealing with...
I mean, Mo can do an installation, right?
When I'm done with
simple installation,
the
right?
office, I need to have a meeting with you. It'll be quick. I just need to tell you something.
Okay.
Never mind, I don't think Hamsky goes that smart.
He could.
We can make him over.
How much?
Hamsky, give us your wallet.
As much as you,
How much?
as much as you have.
Take this.
All of it.
What the fuck, prick? I'm surprised I called it.
How much am I paying?
I'm very much surprised that I caught that, actually.
I don't know. What do you need? Do you actually
That's a
need
good reaction time.
I already got one. It was just...
Only
Okay,
because
you're
I
fine.
sort of know Hamsky at this point.
No, you don't need to.
Treat your fiance.
Look, here, a bonus for Mo.
Mo.
Why do they get a bonus?
That's mine now. You gave it to me.
Because they checked
I'm
me.
gonna just chill with it.
Why does everyone else know how to do checklists but me? It's fucking bullshit.
I just got
guys
this
help
first.
the short person?
I think they were saying the proper ripper is needed.
I got money. What are you doing?
Hamsky.
Don't injure yourself again.
Hamsky.
Oh, right. I got fucking forecast out of here again. Damn it.
Yeah.
Bob me down, Daddy.
Give me it.
What?
Just came out of your mouth.
I told you last time you were here, never a fucking dull day in theater.
Shoes on. I've got picture shoes.
Evidently, I imagine it's even less dull when you're looking at it from below like this.
You are literally a giant. That's setting it.
Missing my leg, everyone would point at it.
You could probably crush me with your hand if you wanted to.
I can crush a lot of people with this hand.
That's curious.
Yeah, what?
You don't need to be like.
Your action.
You don't need to be less than half me height in order for me hand to crush you.
You don't get to say.
Heck, I don't even. I think you could be taller than me and I could still crush you with these things.
Like your paws probably crush me too. How small I am.
Yeah, we have someone here who needs a kit installed. Just a simple installation.
A kit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We grabbed some repair kits from pawn shop for us to help him out with this.
I kind of
What do you mean?
That is a hunter. I hated Pokemon. Why do you know?
Gengar, Haunter, what do you mean? I like Pokemon. They're very tasty.
That's alright, I'm not going into that right now. I feel like you're getting distracted.
They make really
it's
good food.
They're... Oh, that's why she likes them. They're not usually this small.
Aye, they're usually my height.
Regulate their size.
Maybe an inch bigger than you.
Gray jacket, green accent.
There is somebody that I cannot see on the other side of the
Oh, sorry.
I'm trying to do that right now.
This currently little lad.
I lift my arm up and you see that a bunch of wires and stuff are completely missing. I'm trying to get this replaced alongside getting this repair kit and new motherboard installed into my arm.
Yeah, we can do that.
Alright.
You got all the stuff?
Yeah, it's all right here in my jacket.
Explain to me again what you're needing.
This gold motherboard and basically wires.
Okay, yeah, we can do that. What?
I need to get my armor out of the back. Is it okay?
Only if
You need a what?
My armor. It's in the back. I put it on the check.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Oh, please.
Just go so I can get it.
Safe, please.
Alright, client, please come.
I'll wait here.
I don't know why.
Are you guys like my own personal fucking like cheerleading crew, dude?
Like, why?
You're de-hired. What are you even saying? I got a job to do.
De-hired? What?
De-hired.
I'll wait here until he's done. If he wants me to pay, I'll pay.
Ollie, can you come to the weapon ship, please?
Here, I'll just,
No, I can't. Green enemy.
Oh. Oh. Huh.
Yeah, one sec.
No, I caught a glimpse of someone.
We have nemesis walking on the street towards the...
That's why I thought I might point that out to Asmo there for a moment.
You know, I saw, I already knew.
At this point, I feel like a dad taking their kid to the hospital. Crimes.
Tell your friends.
Little bastards, probably double my age at
Are
least.
you ready to talk, Hemsky?
You're getting cornered.
Thank you.
Stay behind. Take you into the back and shoot.
It's because I'm poor.
Some gay shit like that. I don't know.
Hamsky with the walking stick like he's the old wise man of the streets.
I am not intimidating.
It's the thought that
I
counts.
don't want to scare you, but I think you have a malevolent spirit haunting your back.
What's that twerk lady?
I mean, I don't have any of my Pokemon with me currently. They are all back at my apartment.
currently on the job, not working.
I have a lot of ghost type
I
Pokemon.
think the safe place is probably yeah, go back to the meta building. I'll be back.
I can see that.
I mean, it's pretty cozy in the mega building.
Okay.
The place is all good.
Damn, I just
Pretty
Hey,
luxurious. to be fair.
it just depends on where you go, isn't it?
Every work is a chill day for me. You look like a ghost type gym leader.
I mean, if you're just shaking ass, I mean, your
Look,
day goes
it's
by
not
pretty
my
fast, so
fault
I can't
that
even
ghost types sort of come to me a lot. I also have a lot of
Shake some
puppies.
ass, get some cash, and you know what, your day started.
I can't picture that.
Fucking wish I got 10
Yeah.
how much I should.
Well, I mean, one of them is a ghost
Actually, no, I
pup.
can't picture that. Because then when you have a therapy lesson, you can give all your puppies to that one
Yeah,
guy.
I have like
Honestly, I'm
a
just gonna spend
Greavard,
money.
I have
I'm
a
gonna be
Fido, I have a Rockruff. I've got a bunch of puppy Pokemon.
None of these names are making
I
any
also have
sense
a
to
fair
me.
few poison types.
But puppies do cheer me up. But it takes a while. I need to find a lot of puppies.
Look,
When I
in general,
want to
when it
cheer
comes
up,
to like catching Pokemon, I try to catch Pokemon that are less accepted or seen as popular within like, you know, the greater area of people, because misunderstood things, it's better that people try to understand than just leave stigmas as they are. I don't like people going like, oh, they go too scary, like, they're fine. They call it too here.
I got a really good way to cheer you up if you're ever sad. Puppies do the trick, but how about...
If I see Trevor come out of there as anything other than same height as me, I'm gonna be miffed.
Would you like a butterscotch piece?
Oh. Huh.
I think my Yamask might be slightly perverse, I don't know.
Maybe you have a
I
plan.
mean, to be fair, they were just floating around everywhere. I had to catch them because, well, we can't have Pokemon like flying around in here.
Shit, fuck yeah.
I mean, we had some Pokemon explode around sometimes, but they just get eaten.
I mean, you know, part of the Pokemon Guild.
The thing around here, honestly.
We're finally actually starting to get all of those people with the assistant and, you know, staff areas are trying to finally get it all sorted out for helping people to once more go back out again.
I was gonna say, question. Remember,
Yes.
I don't remember if you know, I got a broken ass bit of cyborg in my head. Like fucking almost a year
You
ago.
do?
Fried. It got fried a month, like a year ago.
Why
I
do you
just
have
remembered looking
cyberware?
radio. I couldn't operate with no hands. From back when we.
Makes sense.
I just remembered. Shit, it's still in my head. I haven't got it removed, and it's fried. It's just a chunk of metal in my head. Isn't causing any harm or anything, but like, I saw the
At that
Ripper
point,
Dog chair.
then leave it there. If it starts causing any issues and you feel anything like painful because of that, then tell us. We will probably
I was
have to
gonna
set up
either come
surgery
to the
with
Ripper
Jane or
Dog or have
something to
Marcus
get that out
stick
of
his
you.
hand in my head and just gonna.
Yeah, no. See, the amount of damage you'll do removing something, just as much as leaving it in sometimes. Like leaving it there and it's not causing any problems. It's like a hernia. If you have a hernia,
Good lord.
I only remember because I can somewhat feel it when I put my hand there. Somewhat. So,
This is the greatest of all medical advice I will ever say. It's the standard that people always forget. Don't pick at it.
I haven't picked at it. I just raised my hand.
Then stop doing that, please.
No, it doesn't hurt. I'm just saying I can feel it because I raised my hand like that earlier and I was like, what the fuck is that? Oh, that's the cyborg in my head.
Keep an eye on it. If it starts hurting you, tell us. We will set you up an actual appointment for surgery. We'll get
I'm
you
gonna be honest with
scanned.
you. Like a year ago, I considered just myself.
You okay, Greg? You good? So how are you doing? You dizzy? Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get them.
You know what?
They got medicine, so.
You gonna take care of her for now? That's, you know, if there's one person to take care of people, I know that you're a good one for it.
Because you know what I'm like with my medication, so they were kind, they just didn't want to come here. I almost tried to
I
pick
do
up
like
the
that
chair.
little dragon arm they have.
Carry a
Well,
full
to be
chair.
fair, I'm glad Gray was
They're
able to at least
adorable.
get a place to stay.
Yeah, well, the ICC
Really
is
should
great.
actually get in contact with like the person that runs the ICCA and be like, I keep sending people your way. I hope you don't mind.
Do you have the coordinates to the place? Thank you.
Yeah, I've got the coordinates. I mean, I literally have got like several scrap maps drawn out just from here to there.
Yeah, no,
Just because people are like, where is this place? Like, here you go.
Also,
not making a
yeah,
fifth
I also got the fucking teleport code as well.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty easy to get to Palace District, and, well, from there,
Yeah, but it's
just
just
the only
too
place that
expensive
is a
with the
gangland
train.
in the damn area.
It's very
Yeah.
Aye.
It is very
Yeah,
fun.
it's a nice place.
One of the nicer districts. Alright. Come on,
Yeah.
let's get you to the phone shop and I'll go get you something to eat.
Get yourself a snack or something. Okay, great.
Aye, by all means, go get yourself a bite.
Yeah, it's good people looking after, right?
There he is.
Hey, there we go.
There he is, and now you're
Okay.
looking down on me. Well, I imagine you got it under control then.
It was definitely upgraded because I definitely taller than you now.
Aye, but I imagine you can actually control that fucking thing better now. I don't even. Most folk are taller than me. Don't even feel like I mind. Do you already pay, or should I pay for you?
Oh no, I can pay for it.
Winter High told me to ask Toronto, and Toronto told me to ask you. So you tell me to ask someone else.
Cripes.
Hard like heels. How much?
Zeno.
How'd that made you go? Not related to last week. You don't know if any of
You know your change?
Yes.
I have to go
the
to
plan?
Two of them for ham skew.
Thank you.
Yeah, I know. I'm referencing it exactly. Yeah, I know.
So technically, we only really have one left.
I need this.
I don't know why, but I could do that all day.
Kind
Coming in
of,
for me, 'cause I don't know how. If you do need to check up anything, then feel free to come by. I'm waiting for that to see
Alright.
Just the arms. For me, that's kind of good.
Alright, all sorted then?
Yeah, I actually feel better. Apparently, apparently my software is out of date, but I think it's because I technically come from a different planet.
Hmm.
Was not.
Aye, that would stand to reason.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough.
Handle my planet. But yeah, I honestly, if this place has like a phone app I can review it on, I want to give this place a 10 out of 10.
Alright, come on in.
Yeah.
Ah, that's a crack in me elbow. Cripes.
Hopefully in time pick it up. Thank you.
Was I that happy?
I suppose. I wouldn't know. Maybe I just haven't stretched my arms in a good bit.
Like before the streets close, or?
Hmm?
Like, look, just come after ours.
Hey, fair enough.
It's there.
Hey, well,
Thank you.
at least the problem has been resolved at the very least, and I'm thirsty. So let's go get ourselves a drink, eh, Trev?
Yeah.
Hey. Go on in.
Hello.
I'm still amazed I haven't taken this poster down. Even Hamsky says he probably should. He owns these sodden streets. Yeah. Do you have violent impulses?
What's it? Is this for high hall?
Wait. Oh my gods, it is!
My goodness.
I can only barely read the text. I just recognized the fucking backing. Oh my god. No wonder Gormander lets shine like Eros and Kirio in. Christ. Well, I could read the main text. I just didn't actually know it was High Hall. Once you pointed that out, the text at the bottom made perfect sense.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I gotta do a quick step at the pawn shop to sell these gems I gathered. I was supposed to.
Alright, go on then.
Out here, but I didn't know the place was open at the time.
It's not that I'm not welcome in the pawn shop, it's more that I take up the whole bloody ring. Whole bloody alley.
I would adamantly refuse. Nothing against you.
Well, I'm still gonna have to walk to do my business.
Howdy, Mags. What have you got for from your recent travels, eh?
All I have left now is this blender.
Ooh.
The wire on it's a bit frayed though, so it might need some repairs. It'll work. It's a bit sparky.
I could probably make use of it. How much?
150 credits?
Bit pricier than the spray can I purchased from you, isn't it? But for what it's worth, I'll find a use for it. Here you go.
Thank you.
Pleasure doing business.
Armsy, kill someone.
Did you kill someone, Armsy?
No.
Yeah.
That's me.
Last I checked.
Oh, you killed someone?
Damn, what?
I didn't kill him. He charged at me. I had to, make sure he went to the ground. So I just kind of bapped and tripped.
Got you. Okay.
Bit of a large for me to hear, no mistake. Welcome back.
Oh, I just got a
Welcome
good
back.
deal.
Very nice. What, you repaid your Ripper debts?
I got over 1,000 credits.
Nice.
For
So while you were
all those
in there,
scams,
I was
like-
briefly accused of killing someone.
What?
It wasn't Norton. Turns out it was her that actually, and it was more a self-defense knockdown than an actual kill. Though it was, I won't lie, it was undoubtedly funny. Yeah, and also I bought something from Magpie. Ah, Suzume.
Do I need to get you a nanny so I can have some time?
How's things?
Oh, hey.
Things are pretty okay.
Hey,
How are you?
Trevor's had a bit of an eventful day right now.
I'm fucking sorry.
What's
going on?
I have been taking like...
Lad got attacked by, I don't know, scrappers or whatever wild critters infest the tunnels. Tore out a bunch of the wiring in one of his arms, and the motherboard. Redundant, but apparently caused him to just start continually shrinking over time.
I'm gonna break your leg so you keep holding the cane.
Okay,
Shrinking?
Okay, it's an extremely...
Apparently some kind of
Yeah, like
magic, or at least some kind of magic he has tied to him.
I'll fucking beat your ass.
Like this.
Right here, right now. I don't care. You're like...
Don't frighten me like that.
Don't worry, I can actually control it this
We
time.
basically ended up just going around until we got a repair kit from Cupcake at the pawn shop, and then just went into Rippers to properly get it installed for him.
He's the ripping shit?
This is the minimum size that that the device allows now that I got the upgraded motherboard wires.
Hey, no telling how small he would have shrunk had we let this fester.
Yeah,
Probably would have been the size of an atom, meaning I could probably
Which wouldn't have been good.
wouldn't even be seeable. I would have been ate by an amoeba probably.
Yeah, leave it at the size you were when we went into the Ripper chip. I was afraid someone would just trample you. But hey,
Okay, I'm going back to being. Oh, I don't like being this small still.
yeah, Jesus.
Yeah, I know I'm not the tallest person here, but I don't want to be that small.
Hey, and I wouldn't lie, I'm definitely not used to looking down when talking to a bipedal.
Maybe that's why your shoulder's kind of hurting. She puts looking down at me.
A little bit, a little bit. I think my spine's used to being, like, straight or only bending down when I'm lifting something. Well, I'm assuming
Aren't
you
you
just
not
got done in
supposed
the
to
bar,
lift with
or
your
have you just arrived?
I just arrived admittedly. The train was a little late.
Yeah, fair enough. Should we step off to the side a little bit? Because I do realize I take up like half the fucking road here.
That probably would be a good idea, yeah.
Aye, better not shift about 200 pounds
curiosity.
or so when I just trying to move.
Exactly have you both been since that whole space adventure I took you both on?
Oh, I've recovered. Just
Aye,
been doing what I normally do.
exactly.
I'm glad that
I
you're
was
not letting the sight of a black hole ruin your experience of being there, you know.
And like I said, I've been to space before, so it's. Well, the ship doesn't make sense to me, and the jumps were a bit rough. It's not exactly anything new to me, you know?
To be fair, it was kind of my first ever made spaceship. The most of my other ships I bought
That's fair.
were traded for. And I actually ended up just... by the way, remember how I said that... Remember that planet that we found that I said was my home planet? How it should have been destroyed?
The gas
Well,
planet?
What?
It was a gas planet, right? A gas giant?
It was a pink giant planet, yeah. I don't remember if it was a gas giant or not.
Well,
I don't
yeah,
think
anyways,
it was,
what you saying?
then it wouldn't have... Oh. Well, I found it again. It's actually moving without any direction. It seems to be a rogue planet.
Rogue?
How exactly
Yeah,
does a
one of
planet
those
go
planets
rogue?
that are without like an actual system or star or anything. It's just kind of
Presumably not a
it's
stable
just-
enough orbit to properly stay in one place for too long.
Yeah,
Yep.
so it's just stuck drifting.
And the fact that we even found it was because it just so happened to drift close by to the super Saturn I showed you both.
Well, obviously
I
I still...
investigated a bit more, and I heard what sounded like freaking a heartbeat.
What?
Heartbeat? Coming from a planet?
Yeah, from the planet. I
That-
don't know if it was just like the heartbeat of someone on the surface or if it was the planet itself, but someone tells me that if it is basically an exact copy of my original homeworld, no living being should be there.
I was about to say, either there's
Yeah,
living
what
beings on it and your sensors are just oddly acute enough to pick up a heartbeat of one of them, or you've made us encounter a cosmic horror.
I don't know why it would be mimicking my planet though. Is the thing.
I don't know.
Maybe I don't know. It just I don't think it's like the place that I found it. It's like quadrillions of light years away from anywhere near this particular planet Saphira is on. So I don't think it's gonna be any kind of issues anytime soon.
I actually learned about the planet that Saphira is on. It's an iteration of Earth, but apparently it's like 4 times larger than it should normally be. So apparently it's just like Earth but larger. Super Earth, if you will.
I remember hearing the phrase super
encountered
Earth being spouted a couple of times by armored lads.
Yeah, the guy in the black and yellow armor. What was he?
Aye.
Helldiver?
That's a hell of a name.
He.
You know, I've actually encountered an exoplanet that's actually. Do either of you know what an exoplanet is, actually?
Not particularly, no.
It's just a term for planets that have life but don't have any life on it. Like, sentient life on it.
Yeah. So plants, but no people.
Plants and animals, but like no actual like sentient beings like us or anyone else around here.
Huh.
It was like this water planet with like a couple islands and what looked like a giant crashed ship in the middle of a particular ocean.
Were you able to identify what the ship was?
I don't really remember. The scanners couldn't pick up a good designation for it, but I found something. But on the side of it, nope.
Sorry.
Oh.
Left arm's being fucking funky. I don't know what's going on with this controller.
Anyway, as I was saying, there was a lot of sea life on the planet, like fishes, like giant eyes. They actually have been previously named by like some other people that were there once, I could tell. And from what I could see, some of them were called peepers, and they were like these fish with like big eyes on both sides of their heads.
Look, I don't even understand Terrence at the best of times.
Like, we can get bored and we can compare it to you.
No, as I always say, never a dull day in Zafira. Try as you might.
Anyway, I also encountered something that my scanners called a ghost leviathan.
Huh?
Ominous.
That is a very ominous name.
It was this giant sea creature that looked like ghost because it's translucent.
Well, that explains the name.
And from what I could tell, it seems the way it eats is it sucks in the prey before it swallows them whole.
So like a whale of sorts.
Kinda, except that its mouth kind of distends, opens, really wide. I don't think it's be safe for any kind of freaking sentient life like this because some of the creatures there are definitely spooky.
No, that's fair.
I mean, I actually picked up life signs in like a deep, extremely deep area. Basically, do you know what the Marianas Trench is in the ocean?
I remember hearing about it.
It's a super deep part of an ocean that is normally on Earth, but because Severe doesn't have it. But basically, it's like, okay, what is the biggest mountain on this planet that we're on right now?
Oh, I don't know.
I'm not a geologist.
I haven't really ventured out of Zafira.
Well, basically, there's the place that I got this giant leviathan, bigger one. It's about basically, if we were to put it side by side with Zafira, I don't think it'd be the exact size, but it'd be half the size of the entire freaking city. And it was in this gigantic open black abyss of the ocean called, I just labeled the desert zone, but terrifying.
Hey, no kidding.
Aye, water ain't exactly a great prospect to me at the best of times.
did manage to scan a name on that giant abandoned ship. It was some company that it was like half scratched out, but it was something. I think it was called Terror.
It's called what?
Oh, Terror. I think that's what the name of the. I think that's what the name on the side of the ship was.
Oh no.
Terra.
Does strike the name of some kind of spacefaring corp or whatever.
Yeah. I found a bunch of life pods there too, and they all, and from what I could read from like left behind blogs, it seemed like people there were either stranded for life or had to pay an extremely big, gigantic fine after getting rescued.
Pay a fine after getting rescued. Why?
Damned if you do, damned if you don't, huh?
It was kind of creepy, horrible thing. I don't really get it myself.
I mean, it's an emergency situation, so why fine them for it?
Why the fuck is this
Another
arm
law
not
they heard
working?
apparently said that all weapons were removed, all weapon blueprints were removed from any survival kits that anyone might have. Besides like a knife.
Bit weird, even if it does sort of make sense.
I mean, it's just kind of odd. Straight up, I swear, like, there was actually, like, I'm pretty sure, I did scan a couple life forms on the planet who were, like, sentient like us, but they were, like, in very distant, icy glacier areas compared to the rest of the planet. You know, it's rare I get to kind of talk about this stuff with people. Because normally I encounter people who get bored easily over my explanations for this kind of stuff. My stories.
I mean, I'm an engineer. I'm no stranger to yapping.
And I'm sure you
Hey,
hear a lot
Robin.
of stories running them.
Yeah.
Meat rats.
Hey, Rob.
Or
Every now and again.
hello.
Hey.
Any interesting stories from you two?
Well, I've heard that there have been at least 6 different cataclysmic events, all regarding Saphira. The most recent, from what I understand, being the zombie apocalypse. Well, the second or third one. Plus the thunderstorm that was made by someone. An artificial thunderstorm, well, magical artificial, I don't know which one's the proper term. But it almost flooded the entire waterfront district.
Oh my
You
god.
okay there?
Sorry, I'm trying to fix shit. I don't know why the left controller's active, but it's not bothering with the arm for the avatar. I don't get it. Bizarre, unusual. I'll work with it.
It's no ideal.
Hmm.
But aside from that, there was a whole war with the cult that almost engulfed the entirety of Saphira. I don't know too much about it. There were a couple different zombie apocalypses.
My goodness.
I haven't heard it affects the
Yeah,
theater
these
itself,
places-
or my town is incredible, or the place I live is incredibly fucking lucky.
I'm lucky I live on a distant planet from here.
Yeah.
Well, nothing's happened. I know I'm probably going to jinx it saying this, but nothing's happened yet since I've gone here, and probably since both of you have gone here, so count your lucky stars.
I suppose.
Oh, speaking of something else, I got more of those gem things, traded them into the pawn shop. I already told Armsy. But I got over 1,000 credits for them.
Nice.
It was like really pure gems that I found. Like they were all buried around like in the wasteland outside. Oddly enough, there's a lot of those out there. I don't know why people don't just try to gather all those.
I wouldn't be surprised if that was someone's rainy day fund you accidentally stumbled across.
Yeah, someone probably got killed because of the freaking heck, whatever those guys are called.
I know someone came up to me while I was waiting for Trev to be done with his gem selling, asking if I had actually killed anybody. Mainly just, I assume something in the streets where you just come from. Obviously I didn't. I ain't one to raise me fist against someone unless I think they actually deserve it. It turns out it was the lass over there, basically seeing a guy charging at her and more or less knocking him down and out in short order. Easy enough. What do you mean arms is malfunctioning? Why is it? I know I have one of the prototypes that cause it to fold, but to actually fold it over my pack, I still need to finalize the blueprints.
I mean, let's hope that your arm there will stop working by the time that particular event you and that Kevin guy's going to later.
Look, I imagine I'll have it fixed by the time I go to Commander Jones's other nonsense, I suppose.
Yeah.
I never want to bow out of one of those kinds of events if I can help it. As I said, a lot of critters just show up in Zavira, and I don't even know why.
Yeah, that happens a lot. There were a glowing goose one time.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm gonna be right back.
They took all... okay.
That's why I listen to things.
Yeah. I might need to head back home early to get this fixed.
Listen to guides on how to do some needling.
No, that is fair.
Yeah. If so, that would be unfortunate. But it's not like I'm missing a great deal of blood I can't just have a drink at home to fix. Don't really have the appetite for a mammoth meal this time.
Yeah, no, I imagine you're still feeling it from last week. Meanwhile, I'm sorry if I seem a bit low energy today.
Oh, I can't even blame you.
Over the week when I wasn't busy, I've been exercising a bit, or trying to, following their advice over at the gym, and...
Oh, yes.
Oh, I'm exhausted.
I can't even blame you. Hey, I imagine your legs are a little sore.
Running a mile, especially in places like the industrial district, not exactly the easiest feat.
Not exactly the easiest mile you've run.
What, your username or the numbers?
Hopefully I am getting better, but with physical exercise and stuff like that, I know it's a long-term thing. It's not going to be results overnight, that's for sure. But
still, I'm amused on the idea of you running through the industrial district, for God's sake. I know I've been there a couple of times.
There's a place that's relatively safe that I live in, actually.
Not as safe as this place, by my metric. After all, I've not been shot here yet.
I don't know about that.
I just got another 300 credits.
What
nice.
Look at you, the businessman.
I mean, I already have like millions of credits already, but I just like giving. But it's still nice to,
Still nice to earn rather than give, eh?
What's a raccoon doing here?
There you go. Maybe Grace
Look, I remember seeing rats, like, forming a small trio gang of whatever. I think
Oh no,
last
I
time I
remember
was here,
them.
I don't
One of them
know.
started glowing green and hissed at me the other week.
I'm not even gonna bother with trying to understand that kind of shit.
Hamsky was there, and he said immediately that thing probably spits acid. So, you know, I was
Not
going to a
grand.
fight with a rat that spits acid.
I mean, who reasonably would?
Until Hamsky wanted me to
I
get the
saw
rat
a
out of the
slime
bar.
coming this way in the desert, and I walked it wisely as I walked.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm sorry if I'm a bit. I was explaining to him. I'm sorry I'm a bit low energy today. Exercising kind of takes a lot out of a bird, you know.
Hey,
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
no kidding.
Yeah.
Is it working though? Getting any tougher?
It's not going to be an overnight sort of thing. I've only been at this for a week, but I want to say it's helping a little bit, but I'm not entirely sure.
I can see a visual improvement.
Oh no, that's not what it is. Okay. Who's that?
Hey, you look a bit more muscular compared to before.
These are just my feathers. How can you see my arms through them?
I can see through some stuff, like a official.
Careful with those words, Trey.
Oh no, I can't see through that. They don't have X-ray eyes. It's not that advanced at all. That's weird.
My eyes work in a reverse X-ray, so I'll be able to at least see through my own metals if they're brought up.
Oh, really? Now that actually makes a really good way of defending yourself proper.
Hey, see through my own guard and whatnot. The only issue is I'm still see organics underneath, so I still see my own blood rushing, which is bizarre to say the least, but I've gotten used to it.
Oh, I can imagine.
I have to remember to try and toggle it off on both eyes so that, well, symphs and other mechas don't just vanish when I do get too close.
You know how, back when you found me in that other district, I was
Yeah, when you were,
knocked out,
well,
basically popping
not
up
in the
like-
finest of states, I can say that. Not your proudest moment.
about to die. I was gonna die.
Oh, cripes. It was not a good look when I saw him. Face flat on the ground, he got a big old crack in the TV screen. Black goo seeping from it, not a good look.
Yeah, it doesn't sound.
Luckily, I at least got him back
It
to.
felt like I was vomiting. I'm just gonna say that
Aye,
every time it came out.
aye. I at least got him back to his spaceship at the very least.
Yeah, I can't seal that crack, by the way. I've been trying, I can't seal that. Nothing's working.
You mean the thing at the top of your top of your head?
What?
The crack that you're explaining on your other body, the taller one. It's like at the top of your head, right?
Oh no, that's always been there. I'm talking about the screen itself.
Hey.
I mean, I
Yeah,
haven't
a lot
noticed
of
it.
my forms have good quirks. Like one of them is has this giant blue axe thing, and it's got like a blue flame coming out the top of one of the ears.
Hey.
Oh, hey, honestly, I wanted to ask.
Was it?
If would you actually like to see the apartment I might be able to move you into if you ever decide to move closer to Severa?
Mayhaps, but likely once I've gotten both of these damn things, once I've gotten this arm actually working again, I'll need to at least try and swap the arms away. I wager the joint probably isn't being cooperative.
Okay.
Little like pseudo elbow joint.
I actually own quite a few properties in the higher up areas of Severe. Just I don't really. It's stuff that you wouldn't really see.
Hey, Mr. Moneybags.
Normally, because, like I own like a little like section of an apartment building, Sparrow, and it's so like basically got a lot of nature that took it over, so that's why no one's bought it besides me.
Overgrown greenery?
Basically, yeah. No one wants it except for me. So I kind of just bought the place. I mean, it's clean enough. When I'm an AI, it doesn't really bother me to see that much greenery everywhere.
Yes.
I guess I can understand that, that's for sure.
I even installed a couple things inside the different floors of the building. So computers, stuff, different media from like ages ago.
Yeah, meanwhile I got myself a little place. It's an old noodle shop that's in the industrial district, and I'm kind of, with the help of a friend, building it up so that maybe I can actually serve noodles and whatnot.
Hey,
Not charge anyone for it.
because we definitely know here that this fucking place ain't doing a damn thing.
Ah, that's for sure. But
It's serving a single bloody string.
That place rains actual water and not cooling. Also,
Fair.
oh my stars, there is an Enderman here. Oh, look at him.
Oh my god.
I know I had a run-in with a simian on the... Fact, oh, Jones?
Arms.
Fuck's Jones doing
Yeah,
here?
I was trying to point that out to you, Jones.
Commander Jones, or at least previously Director.
Why, you mean the universal-looking guy?
Aye.
Guy who looks...
Aye, the
looks more like a star.
fancy space lad with a waistcoat that just went by.
Ah, that's interesting. Okay.
He's the main reason I actually have a decent amount of creds to work with nowadays.
Fun fact, the reason I have so many credits is because I did this job for that Universal Agency group.
Universal Agency?
Yeah, I helped them with a job and they paid me. So, I got a lot of money for it too.
Oh, there you go.
I actually work there now as a member.
Yeah. All we considered I should stop putting this off. Because as far as I can
I
tell...
have to check something at the bar. I'll be right
Because
back.
Oh my god.
I think this is an
we've been talking
experimental
so long, we
thing.
forgot to get some
Okay, what's going on over there? 1 second.
I know this arm was... The folding thing on this was more of an experimental thing. It was like a mental flick switch type of thing, and I can't get it back fucking on. Well,
You know what's weird? We've been talking for so long, we forgot to get the food we were gonna get.
I'll live. If I manage to get the thing fixed, I'll come back.
One other thing,
Yeah.
If you ever do want to get like a tour of like a couple places that I have in Severe for like you and your kin to live in, don't be afraid to ask. You know, happily give you like.
What, you think you have a proper apartment or two that'll fit 8 laggies?
Well, I have an apartment that links to a Ripper Doc lab that was initially owned by a criminal, but it kind of got raided, so...
Probably not a wise idea. For some reason I feel more... I suppose... Well, you can feel free to check it out. I need to head back home, if nothing else, to properly swap out the, well, I guess arm cylinders and shit.
Alright. I might actually tell you because I kind of after that repair I kind of feel a little woozy.
Well, it's not like you need a drink to make you feel woozier, eh? Frankly, I don't know what actually tripped it. That's why I'm thinking the remote is probably the easiest factor on this. It may be able to be stolen, but it is the simplest and most effective solution. When it comes to engineering, you gotta keep it fucking simple. Jesus Christ.